Hello everyone, it's Andrea. How are you doing? When was the last time you treated yourself? I mean, really treated yourself. I'm not talking about maybe getting a manicure or a pedicure for the ladies, for the men, just buying like a nice pair of shoes or a nice suit. I'm talking about treating yourself. You need to make sure every single day that you are doing something for you. What do you enjoy? What are your passions? What are your skills? What are your talents? If you're like me, an empath, you feel everything times 100, if not more, on every realm of what is going on around you, the people around you. If you hear a baby cry, your heart aches. If you see a woman sulking, you can feel her pain. If you see a man frustrated, you can see his agony, his struggle with making ends meet. Take time for you. Go do something for yourself. Splurge a little bit. You know, me as a mother and as a wife, I always make sure that my guys have the finer things in life and doing what they can, and also making sure for them that I'm at my best self, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But when it comes to receiving, for some reason, because I think with my heart, it's difficult. It's difficult because of having the title of a mother, a daughter, a spouse. We're always giving to others, and even in the community and our friends and our connections, we're always giving so much. Do you have trouble receiving? Do you find it difficult or not worthy of a gift or a gesture? What is that? I try to make sure that I understand, and I'm always gratitude attitude for everything that I am possess and grateful for. But at times, to be honest, I rarely treat myself. I always say, you know what, I really don't need it. Or something along the lines, you know what, it's okay. I'll pass on this. I'll do it another time. But we have to learn how to receive. And we also have to learn how to treat ourselves. It is the number one key component in this world, to give to others always and not to receive. And not to really understand what it is about self-worth, self-care, self-pampering, and receiving. I just find it difficult because I've always been in a world and surrounded by loving, unconditional people who always make it a point to make sure that I'm happy. But the real truth is, I have to treat myself and learn how to be happy outside of the influences of others. Why is it so hard to say, oh, maybe I could get that. I'd really love that dress. I really love those pair of shoes. I'd really love that outfit. And then when the opportunity presents itself, whether it's a possibility, I always say, it's okay, I don't need it. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's not that important. Why is that? Because if I don't learn how to receive, I could honestly be insulting the person who's giving. It's a reciprocal gesture. If somebody gives something to you, you pay it forward or reciprocate and give in return. I guess I learned this from my mother because she always gave 110% of herself, her time, her laughter, her love, her presence. And she rarely did much for herself. I remember my dad and my brother would always make sure she was always happy. But I understand when you're a mother, a daughter, and a spouse, the most you want is the best for your family. And that's what I love and I lead. But I do have to learn how to take care of me. For my presence is their present. The health, the gift of time, the gift of love, the gift of laughter. I have to make sure that I'm 110%. Not only for them, but for myself. I have to learn how to say, sure, it's okay, I would love that, that'd be great. Growing up many times on none outside of my family, I used to have friendships and relationships where I'd give 200% and maybe receive 5%. And I used to set my expectations for others so high, thinking everybody thought, felt, expressed themselves, and had the same morals, beliefs, values that I've had. But in reality, that's not the case. Everybody has a different story. Everybody has a different chapter. Everybody has a different upbringing and background. That's what makes this world unique. But it wasn't until I started loving myself and still working on it, beginning to accept the gifts, both material and non-material, and learn that I have to love myself. I have to take care of myself on all wavelengths. That it's okay if I want to get this particular item, it's okay. I'm being conscious with my spending. I'm being conscious with my choices. And I'm doing everything with integrity and intention. For those of you who are empaths, this is a very big obstacle. You feel and care for everyone like you were literally in their body. It is energy draining. It is sad. You feel helpless and hopeless. When I would hear a baby cry, my heart would ache. That's why I try to stay positive all the time, because I know in the reality of the world, there's sorrow, suffering, depression, anxiety, loss, and feeling lost and abandoned. I need to make sure that I'm 100% equipped, both as an accountability partner, international motivational speaker, and an empath, that I'm intact. I do everything with the heart. That's why some of the tactile items and obstacles in life are hard. Because I couldn't understand or conceive how somebody can do, act, behave, or even speak that way. I feel like the outsider coming into a different world, especially with today's society. The violence, the negativity, the toxicity, the greed, the bullying. It's a lot. So when I go off grid, I literally have to recharge. And this past time going off the grid, as I'm preparing to reboot and reset, I have to reset myself and start investing in me, investing in my interests, investing in my time, investing in my goals and dreams. I have to start taking the energy that is building up and using it for the good. Before going off grid, I was so full on taking on everything that's going on, really absorbing it taking it personal and taking it home. As empaths, this is something we do. But I really want to leave you with this message. Not only understand how good it feels to give, but respect yourself and appreciate all that is given to you and learn to receive. Be grateful for receiving. For just as it feels good to give, be grateful for what you receive. For that is a win-win situation, not only for you as the recipient, but for that of the giver. Take care of you. You're special. You're needed in this world, and you have a lot to say. And know that I'm listening, and I'm watching, and I'm here right beside you every step of the way. My name is Andrea. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're almost there. Turn on that notification bell for further content. And learn how to press play, plan life according to you in the game of life with me. On that note, be well. Have a wonderful day and all the days ahead. And I'll see you in the next video. Be well.